Hello, magical Capricorns, and welcome to your weekly reading for the 2nd to the 7th of August. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. We're so grateful to have you in our time and space. Please, guys, like, share, subscribe. And if you are subscribing, hit the little bell so you get a little notification saying Mara's in your inbox. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this reading this morning. So basically, I have just done a quick little meditation before your reading. And the word that came up for you guys is stability. Now, we know that earth signs love stability. So there's just a general, I think, a feeling in the collective of Capricorn that is looking for it or seeking it or receiving it at this point in time. Okay, so a couple of things with the reading. First of all, non-gender specific. So if you are, if I'm looking at kings and queens, it's not about a man or a woman. It's about the masculine and the feminine energy, which we obviously all contain parts of. So we just take it as it resonates. It is timeless. So whenever you find this is a message for you. And if it doesn't resonate, my one reading on the group or on the channel is that please, you're not Cinderella. You cannot make it fit. Okay, if it doesn't fit, please check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get a complete picture of what's going on. Or maybe just one of the other placements will actually align with you better this week, which might just mean that placement in particular is strong in your energy for the week. Okay. Finally, if you'd like a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have pre-shuffled everything. I am going to just give this a quick shuffle. We're starting with a quick oracle card, and then we'll go on to your tarot reading. The tarot reading, I have created my own kind of little layout, so I will explain to you as we go along. Once the cards are down, I'll explain to you exactly what's going on. Okay, so let's get started. Guides, gods, elementals. What do our Capricorns need to know? What a beautiful card to start the reading with. There we go. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. Okay, so I'm kind of getting a feeling of limitlessness with this card. If you have a look at first of all, he's a magician. Secondly, with the planets and everything like that, there's definitely a feeling of limitlessness here. So whether it's about you feeling restricted in how you can create stability for yourself, or whether you've suddenly discovered that your options and your possibilities are limitless, this definitely feels like it is related to your stability. But how beautiful is that card? What a gorgeous way to start. Okay, I'm all up for witches and wizards and magicians and things. You'll learn this over time. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say for you guys. Let's see how Spirit wants to communicate with you today. Okay, let's see. Guides, gods, elementals. What do they need to know? Okay. Okay, so out 8 of Cups and King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Let's see how and where this goes. That's what you want. Oh, okay, all right. What else for our Capricorns? Okay. So I'm trying to see where they want everything. Okay. No, sorry. I'm not listening to guides today. There we go. Okay. All right. Are we all good? We're all good. Okay. Right. Okay, guys. So the heart of the matter here is about choosing to walk away from that which no longer serves you. Okay. So for a lot of you, I feel like this may actually be a relationship. So just, but I kind of feel like if that is the case, I feel like the decision is almost made, or it's, in the process of being made. Okay. What I am hearing loudly and clearly is that that it's left you feeling like you were on rocky ground. Okay, whatever the situation is to you, whether it be about home life, relationships, business, it's left you feeling like you've been on rocky ground, and you are at the point now where you actually just can't do it anymore. There's a soul craving. Oh, thank you, Koso. For a calm, like you're almost looking for a plateau just to take a deep breath and go, shh, okay. Um, I have to tell you, I do feel like this is a bit more of a love reading than anything else. There's just a lot going on here with love, but I'll do my best to try and relate it to both sides. So if some of you are walking away from a relationship that left you feeling insecure, unstable, maybe it left you feeling a little bit unloved or unwanted or undervalued. Okay, this is the heart of the matter at the moment. This is it, about walking away from no matter what it is that is making you feel like that, okay, and taking a step away. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles are about stability, they're reliability, it's also financial stuff, it's the material world. Um, this is very much about having patience and doing the work. Okay, so if this is a love offer coming in for you, okay, this is the energy that's cropping up, bubbling up from underneath the Eight of Cups. It's a slow, steady offer, but this is the kind of, okay, so you've also got the Knight of Wands and you've got the Knight, so you've got the Page of Cups here, right? But what I want to say to you is, if this is a person that's coming in towards you, you want this as one of the cards. You really do. You've got the love here, you've got the passion and the excitement and adventure here, but you've got the stability with the Knight of Pentacles, all right? So even though it feels like it's taking a long time, whatever it is, this opportunity is, whether it is a new person, whether it is actually, there's a lot of movement in this card with this. Even if it is because you've got the victory card as well. Okay, so you've got the victory, him on the horse as well, and you've got the guy here walking away from that. So there is movement coming along and going along, but I kind of feel like whatever this is for you, whether it's a job opportunity, and I feel like some of you are actually moving home. I feel like there are a lot of people that are moving at the moment. There's that energy of wanting to uproot and a fresh start, like a clean slate. I'm getting, it might be slow in the process, but what you will be getting will be worth the wait, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so just bear with that. Don't try and rush things that can't be rushed at this point in time. Okay, so in my layout, the next card, the third card out, is what is chasing you, and it's victory. Okay, this is a card of public recognition. It's about victory. So if this is your business, it's about you stepping into your power, releasing and shedding what doesn't work for your business, doesn't work for you, and in being authentic, you end up victorious. For those of you who are walking away from relationships and things like that, I feel like there's going to be a feeling of achievement for yourself. Okay, and I say that because I feel like whatever's being walked away from has been a long time coming, and I feel like it's been difficult to do. Okay, we all have the human aspect, so you need to be kind to yourself if you are walking away from something like that, because at the end of the day, you are you're going through processing. You are still having to grieve and do all of those things, which are hard. But it does mean that you are going to get there, all right? That you will be successful in your choices, and well, because of your choices. And that I do feel like this is a sense of achievement for having overcome this in whichever area, but particularly if you're in a relationship. If this is about business, I do feel like your business and all that is chasing you. Recognition is chasing you, but it's requiring a bit of patience from you, and I'm hearing a leap of faith. I would have liked to have seen the Fool or something here, but we'll get there. Okay, so what you are chasing, all right, Ace of Cups and the Lovers together. Okay, that's why I said this really does feel like a love reading. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are wanting the one. The love that comes in, that is overflowing, is unconditional, is everything you could hope for and more. Okay, but it does require, the Lovers, okay, does require a decision. It needs to be done. So this has to be left behind before the Ace of Cups will come in for you, before your offer of love will come in. Okay. I also, oh, thank you, Kelso. He's saying this is the decision here is the leap of faith that I was saying that I felt about. That is the leap of faith, is making the decision to move forward, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be in love, whatever it is. This is about something that is so completely, so soul fulfilling, all right, that it just makes you feel like your cup of abundance and joy and love and beauty is just overflowing. All right. So this is very, 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 very much about that. It's about getting the things that you really, really want. Sometimes we feel like these kinds of things, especially if we've been in difficult situations, like difficult relationships and things like that, we sometimes feel like the one, whether it be a person or a job or whatever, like they're just not out there. Okay, and Kelso is taking me back to your oracle card and saying, remember that it's a wondrous universe. The possibilities are endless here, they're limitless, but you need to do your part. You need to step up, make the decision, and then choose what is coming towards you. Okay, so that's what's coming, that's what you are wanting to go towards. Now, I do the crowning and the bottom of the layout are very much about, for me, messages from your ancestors and from your source, okay, whatever that is to you. So the crowning one is a message from source, spirit guides, etc. And the bottom one is one from the ancestors. This generally tells you like what you need to do, and the ancestors normally reassure you about what's going on. Okay. All right. So your source, your spirit is coming through, and they're talking to you about the Knight of Wands. All right. Now, this is about passion and creativity. They're asking you to do what you do with passion and creativity. And that's quite difficult. So I don't feel like that's in the love situation. I think that is very much about if you are working in your business, or if you are feeling just generally stuck in your life. It's about finding something that you are passionate about and following that, bringing it into your everyday space. All right, in order for you to actually move forward and get where you want. Again, horse moving forward. All right, very much about that. For those of you, and I'm hearing this loud and clear, that are wanting the relationship, I am hearing that the person coming in is incredibly, incredibly passionate. All right, so it may be taking a bit of time. All right, but they are coming, and they're coming in with a lot of passion, a lot of spontaneity, a lot of adventure. I'm hearing. Okay. So in fact, I'm hearing that for some of you, they're going to push you out of your comfort zone, and that is going to be something that you're going to have to just go with in order to get to what you want. Right. So now what your ancestors are bringing to the table is the Six of Cups. All right. So this is about nostalgia. It's about, and it also is a gift. It's a gifting. Okay. You see that the person there is gifting a cup with a flower in it. The little boy is gifting it to the girl. A couple of things here, so just bear with me. The first one is that for some of you who are just generally stuck and are wanting something to move forward, this is a gifting from the universe. The universe will intervene and bring something to the table that will push you in the right direction, that will gift you, thank you, Kelso, will gift you the sight that you need, the direction that you need. Now, I know that sounds a bit lame, like it's not like a pair of Prada shoes or something, but it will be something that brings you joy and will move you forward. Okay, it will ignite your passion. For those of you I'm hearing that are looking for relationships, this is very much about somebody that is from your past. Now, I have to tell you that yes, it could be someone that you've met, or that I feel more, very honestly, I feel more like this is going to be a soulmate twin flame thing from a past life. Okay, and the reason I'm saying that is because we have the devil over here. So if you are releasing, this is the action that needs to be taken. If you are releasing an old relationship, right, it's going to be something that was a karmic for you, that brought a lot of lessons and a lot of growth to your space, even if you can't see it now. Okay, but I do feel like the ancestors are saying just hold on. There's a gifting coming for those of you who are not looking for love, but for those of you who are, I really do feel like this is a deep soul connection. This transcends time and space for me. This for me is my past life card. I have to be honest, when I read this as it is, I do get a past life feeling from the Six of Cups. Okay, so that's happening with your ancestors. The last three cards down, the seventh card is about what action needs to be taken. Now, I'm hearing that there are certain patterns of thinking, first and foremost, that are keeping you chained up. There is fear keeping you chained up. Oh, sorry, I nearly tilted him here. Hold on. I keep on forgetting that I'm not double jointed here. But I'm hearing that for some of you, just the act of walking away from the relationship will be the end of the karmic cycle for you. Okay, so it's up to you whether you make the choice to do that. But for those of you who are just doing the business stuff and the life stuff, the action that needs to be taken is the mental. I'm hearing it's the mental stuff. And I say it's mental because check it out. You've got the Ten of Swords right next to it. Okay. So I feel like this is stuff that you're keeping yourself trapped in. The fear, the mental anguish, the concern that things are not going to work out the way they're meant to. All of that kind of energy is coming up through this. That kind of negative programming can also be a little bit addictive because it's an easy go-to. Sometimes it's difficult to keep the faith when things don't seem to be going the way that they are meant to. But again, Kelso is saying, please remember that you live in a limitless situation. Your universe, your world, spirit is limitless. They have ways of getting you out of situations and into new ones that we can't even possibly conceive of. All right. So release whatever it is, the mental patterning, the programming, the thinking, the overthinking, the fear. You need to release that. How do we do that? Okay. We get out of our heads, guys. The 10, end of a cycle. Get out of your head. It's that simple. Well, I say it's that simple. The instruction is that simple. But the reality is obviously we are all by human nature prone to this. Okay. But in order to do this, to get past this, you have to get out of your head. You have to end that mental cycle in order for you to move forward. All right. So quite straightforward advice there. Not necessarily easy to achieve, but doable. And it does come back down to a decision. Like this kind of release here, I have to just say this. I mean, the Lovers is known as the decision card. So there has to be, it would be nice to have a 2 down here somewhere, but we don't. So we just go with it. But it is about making the decision to move on to what makes you happy. All right. So you can stay trapped and feel stuck or stuck in a relationship you're not happy with or have your business not going the way you want it to. But you can make the decision and you can release this and then in comes the new. Okay. Page of Cups. All right. This is very much about a new start, a fresh beginning, something that brings a lot of soul satisfaction. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think all three of you earth signs have had this in their reading today, which is kind of weird because I really do shuffle the cards well. But this is very much about the new start. Okay, it's about taking the offer, the fish in the cup that's being offered, and it's about moving forward to where you want to be. Okay, the minute you move forward, you align with what you want, but you also allow what wants you to come into your space. Okay, I mean, how gorgeous are these cards? I mean, come on, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Lovers, and Victory. Okay, guys, so definitely good motivation to be releasing this. Okay, definitely good motivation to be letting go and walking away. Because seriously, I would rather have these three down in my space there, Ace of Cups and that, than these three. Okay, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I hope it's resonated with you. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe. And just a reminder that if you're wanting a personal reading, all the deets are below in the description box. Have an exceptional week, guys, and I will touch base with you next week for your weekly reading or tomorrow morning for your morning message. Big loves.